Hi, can you open the door for me? Are you okay?
Yes.
An international soccer star passed out behind the wheel in a Walmart parking lot.
How much have you drink tonight?
Mama.
You sure?
With her toddlers inside.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi.
The encounter ended in a confrontation with Winston-Salem police.
Do not touch me.
Right.
If you touch me again, I'll take you to jail.
Chill.
Because I have 2 kids.
Yeah, and you put him in this position, man.
After a months-long legal battle for the police recordings, we now know what happened the night Hope Solo went to jail.
You are now under arrest for resist, delay, obstruct of an officer.
Queen City News starts now.
In March, Winston-Salem police charged 41-year-old Hope Amelia Stevens, known to the world as Hope Solo, with drunken driving, child abuse, and resisting arrest. The arrest made international headlines, and the Olympic superstar eventually checked herself into rehab. The video from that night was just released to Queen City News through a court order.
And Hope Solo's arrest also highlights how North Carolina police and prosecutors can block the public from seeing body camera recordings documenting police conduct. It took us more than 6 months of court battles to be able to show you what happened that night in Winston-Salem. Here's Chief Investigator Jody Barr with tonight's Hope Lost special report.
This is how Winston-Salem police found Hope Solo on March 31st. Someone saw her sleeping with her car running, with her twins inside, for more than an hour.
People were kind of concerned saying you guys were out here sleeping and wanted to make sure you were okay. Okay, what's going on? Why are you sleeping out here in the parking lot?
Because I took a nap.
Okay, where do you live? 1324 code 2. Okay.
The video shows the officer was immediately suspicious that he was dealing with a drunk driver.
Are your kids okay?
Yes.
Okay, why are you sleeping in a parking lot?
Because I'm tired.
Okay, where do you live?
I live.
How much have you been drinking today? Why don't you turn the car off first? Let's turn the car off first.
It's okay if I...
It's okay, what? How much have you drank tonight?
Mama.
You sure?
I'm perfectly fine.
I'm asking you how much have you had to drink. I'm not asking you how much, are you fine? I understand you're talking to me. How much have you had to drink tonight?
Mama.
0 alcohol.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right, do you have your ID with you?
Sir, I'm just, I didn't have my ID.
Okay, can you get that for me, please?
Of course. Give me a second.
No, can you do that now, please? Thank you.
I'm going to.
But Solo didn't. Instead of handing her ID over, she continued scrolling on her phone.
Hey, look. I have a police officer.
And made a phone call, all while the officer waited at her window.
I just was trying to take a nap because I'm sick of American driving. But yeah, I know. I mean, I pulled over in a Walmart parking lot to take a nap, but I have no idea why he's here. But you know.
Solo tells the officer she's going to record him, but she still doesn't hand her ID over.
Okay, so they were just concerned. And now when you roll up the window, I can smell alcohol. I can smell sweet odor of alcohol coming from you.
I don't think so, sir.
Yeah, and your eyes are telling me something different by looking at them too. How much are you drink tonight? Just be straight with me. 0 alcohol.
Yeah,
77 Charles 8
Okay.
at 0Y77C8. Terrifies, it's been running since noon today.
Can you get your ID, please?
Inside the vehicle, but it advises it's very dark in your window.
No, you're not. You're on your phone. I need you to get your ID for me, please.
I have every right to.
You do, and you have every right to comply with police when they're asking you for your ID.
Of course.
Can you please get that for me? Well, where are you trying to come? Where are you coming from anyway?
I'm not.
Okay, where are you coming from?
My vehicle is not even.
A second city officer pulls up.
She's drunk. And she's got 2 kids. She was passed out asleep in the front seat. She won't tell me anything. Like she said, I was just sleeping. But you could smell like the odor, a sweet aroma anyway coming from inside that smells like alcohol. And she's completely oblivious to everything that's like going on right now.
When the officers return, Solo hands her ID over and begins arguing.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, I just was gonna take a nap.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
It doesn't matter where I'm coming from, but the car has not been.
No, but it's been on.
No, it has not been on.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't, sir.
Ma'am, you turned the car off right in front of me. The car was not off
I'm
when
sorry,
I
it
came.
The
was not.
second officer takes over, while the initial officer leaves to run Solo's license, all while the soccer star continues looking through her phone.
I was just taking a nap.
We're not. I can do
Take my
this.
phone.
Step on out of the vehicle, or I will make you step out of the vehicle. I'm asking you nicely, so you don't cause a scene in front of your
Can't
kids.
take my phone.
Yes, I can. I can do all these things. Okay? Step on out of the vehicle.
Can I have my phone?
Step on out of the vehicle for me. Step on out, or I'm pulling you out. Again, you have 2 kids in this car. You have 2 kids in this car. Don't embarrass you in front of your kids.
I'm not embarrassed.
Step out of the car.
Can you tell me why you're...
Step out of the car so I can make sure you are sober and able to be a competent adult in front of these kids.
I am a competent adult.
Okay, then step out of the
Can
car.
you tell me why...
Because you smell like alcohol.
That's fine,
and you're
but I'm
passed
not
out in the
driving.
car
I
with
took
the
a nap.
car on. So
took a
step
nap.
out of the vehicle.
The car was
I'm
on.
not asking you again.
I would like to call my attorney.
Step out of the car.
The officer asks Solo to take field sobriety tests, but she refuses.
I would like to call my attorney.
You are not calling your attorney anyone right now. Right now, the 2 things you're going to do is you're going to stand here. Do you consent to providing field sobriety
He took my
tests?
phone.
Yes, I did.
Because you're not complying to law enforcement right now.
But I am compliant.
No, you're not.
No, you're
I
not.
have 2 kids in the car.
Yes,
Exactly,
and you've made
which
them
is even
cry.
worse.
I took
Why
a nap.
You've made them cry now because you
I'm
wouldn't
not
comply.
driving.
You were, the car was on.
The car was not on, sir.
The officers got a search warrant for a blood draw and took her to an EMS station to gather 2 vials of blood.
I still need my phone.
Then I'm taking you to jail.
Okay.
And you won't get your phone. Nope. 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 Put your hands behind your back. Now. You're now under arrest for resist, delay, obstruct of an
Because
officer.
we're trying to investigate something and you're not being cooperative right now.
Coming up,
I don't need you to touch me.
All right, let's go.
I can walk by
Well,
myself.
I'm gonna make sure that
Oh my God, you don't need to touch me.
police charge Hope Solo with DUI, child abuse, and resisting arrest. As she begins her legal battle to avoid jail, her high-profile criminal lawyers team up with Winston-Salem police to keep this video from the public. What is the relationship of Ms. Solo's criminal attorneys to your offices? When our Hope Lost report continues after the break.
Thank y'all.
I don't need you to touch me.
All right, let's go.
I can walk by
Well,
myself.
I'm gonna make sure that you
Oh my God,
make
you
it
don't
to the
need
car.
to touch me.
All right, that's fine.
All right, that's cool. Because I will have a complaint that you touched me inappropriately. Do not touch me.
A Winston-Salem police officer walked Hope Solo out of an EMS station after medics took blood samples. The test showed Solo's blood alcohol concentration at 0.24, 3 times the legal limit. She also tested positive for Delta-9 THC, the active ingredient in marijuana.
Oh, I will get in the car if you ask me nicely.
We've
I
done
will,
this game.
I will get in the car. You don't need to touch me.
Okay, step back so I can put the
Don't
seatbelt.
You are loving this, aren't you?
No, I hate it.
No, you love it. You love every moment of it.
She's then taken from the EMS station to the Forsyth County Detention Center, while Solo continues swearing at the officer.
Parking lot with it. These officers that they don't know. And you think you're doing good? Nah, man, you didn't do good. Not tonight. Most actually don't do good very often. Parking lot. No problem. No, that's not. Deep down in your heart, you know that's not cool.
Meanwhile, police stayed behind with Solo's children and waited for her husband to come pick them up.
I was just taking a nap.
Remember the phone the officer snatched in the parking lot?
Alright, I'm in the back of a police car.
Well, Hope Solo was sitting in the back of the police car, making calls on it during her ride to jail.
Okay, Miss Hope. Please lean back for me so I can take your seatbelt off.
asked this guy not to touch me. He's been like, my charger is in there. If you
Okay,
don't
take
mind.
one step forward.
Okay.
You have your charger. It's in your hand.
Oh, this. Okay. Sorry, Mom. It's really hard when you're handcuffed. You know what going on there.
Solo stayed on the phone all the way from the squad car into the jail, and even while she waited to be processed.
I put myself in this position now. I did this. Yeah. But these police officers are a bunch of everything you thought they would be. A bunch of young, unintelligent.
None of the video recordings we were provided show the officers had any idea who they'd arrested. Hope Amelia Stevens is a World Cup champion and two-time Olympic gold medalist and has amassed a social media following topping 4 million. The officers had no idea until they got to the jail.
You know who she is?
Everything I have about these officers is like double down. The way I look at you is like, I handcuffed and other men who are not voting are
For the Buccaneers.
I
hate my life right now.
And then I have to be officers.
The last thing I want to be is famous.
No.
We didn't know. The only reason I knew is because she has a different last name. The only reason I knew is because somebody down here, another officer down here, recognized
One
her.
police officer who arrested me.
Officers eventually booked Solo, measured her height, weight, and tried to document her tattoos. A few minutes later, the officer walks Solo back into the booking room, where she poses for mugshots and is fingerprinted.
I'm so sorry you had nothing else to do tonight. So I hope I was very entertaining for you, because I know I was. I know that I blessed you with my presence, because that's what I do.
I hope your kids take care.
My kids are amazing.
I hope they're under good care with your husband.
They have the best mother and the best husband,
Good.
the best father in the world.
Good.
Don't even insinuate that I'm not an amazing mother, you piece of Jesus. You don't know what I do every day. What do you do?
Alright, relax your
What
hand.
the
Relax your hand so she can fingerprint you.
insinuate I'm a bad mother? You. That's my you to you. I have not once said that, but if you insinuate that, I will say you. I'm an amazing mother, and I'm there every day. Every day. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and talk. You only want to put my children, because I have twins, by the way, children, in danger was your police officers crawling in my car without a search warrant. Oh, I saw that. Crawling in a car. No search warrant. And your police officers are crawling in my car letting my kids cry. Why? Because I pulled over to take a nap? Oh, that's cool. Way to get a mom. You got her. You got a mom. Good job.
Be still.
Good job, buddy. You're doing some good work in the world.
Alright, you're done.
Alright, cuffs back on.
Okay, let's get mom.
And you won't get your phone. Nope. Nope. Nope.
As for the video, under North Carolina law, we had to sue the Winston-Salem Police Department and the Forsyth County District Attorney to see it. It took 7 trips to the courthouse in Winston-Salem. Each time, Police Department Attorney Lori Sykes and Assistant District Attorney Penn Broyhill fought release of the police recordings.
What's the reason for the rush? I'm still gonna fire on the car.
We filed 3 other lawsuits this year to see dash camera videos of Congressman Madison Cawthorn's run-ins with state troopers. Since North Carolina police videos are not public records, the legislature forces the public to sue law enforcement to see these videos. Despite Section 14 of the state constitution declaring freedom of speech and of the press are 2 of the great bulwarks of liberty, and therefore shall never be restrained, but every person shall be held responsible for their abuse. In Winston-Salem, Hope Solo's own criminal defense attorneys sat alongside police attorney Lori Sykes, working together to keep the videos from the public. Sykes even met with Solo's criminal attorneys in a locked courthouse hallway before one of those hearings. Attorney Sykes represents the same police agency working to prosecute Hope Solo. Solo's legal team included Chris Clifton, a local attorney, and James Trusty, President Donald Trump's D.C. lawyer, who's also helping the former president fight the Department of Justice's Mar-a-Lago raid.
I thought you were fabulous. Probably the best I've ever seen you.
Quite the litigator.
In 7 trips to court, Solo's attorneys, including Sykes and Assistant D.A. Broyhill, fought to block the release of these recordings. Some of their reasons: to preserve Solo's right to a fair trial, to protect her children's identities, and to protect Hope Solo's reputation. The judge eventually sided with Queen City News and ordered police and the DA to release portions of the recordings once Solo's criminal cases were settled. Those recordings were finally released a little more than a week ago. Can we talk to y'all about why the state and the Winston-Salem Police Department fought so hard to keep this video from the public of someone you charged with crimes?
Just following the law.
Winston-Salem Police Chief Katrina Thompson ignored multiple interview requests and questions about whether the PD has a policy on arrestees hanging onto their cell phones and making personal calls while in custody. Police Department Attorney Sykes later confirmed in an email the department has no policy. That is a matter in the officer's discretion based on the type of matter being handled and any other relevant considerations, Sykes wrote. We also wanted the chief to explain this connection. What is the relationship of Ms. Solo's criminal attorneys to your offices? Is there anything at all you want the public to know about you guys fighting the release of this video?
It's not atypical for the government to object or oppose to the request for release of these recordings. What is atypical is having to come 7 times in order to accomplish that.
First Amendment attorney Mike Toddy represented Queen City News in the Solo police recordings lawsuit. Toddy argued the public has a right to see police videos, in part to judge whether police follow their own policies and the law. In the dozens of police cases he's handled across North Carolina, Toddy says he's never seen 2 sides opposing each other in a criminal prosecution uniting in a case like this.
I would have to say it's unusual. Interestingly, I think the only other times it's happened to me are here in Forsyth County.
In July, Hope Solo pleaded guilty to driving drunk with an alcohol concentration at 3 times the legal limit with her 2-year-old twins in the back of her SUV. In exchange for the plea, prosecutors dropped the child abuse and resisting arrest charges. Solo checked herself into a 30-day alcohol abuse program. We asked Solo for an interview, but in a string of text messages, she would not agree to meet with us.
About 4.5 months ago, I made the biggest mistake of my life. I let alcohol get the better of me in a decision that I will never live down, a decision that has come at a great cost to me and my family.
Instead of an interview, Solo directed us to her podcast, where she read a 20-minute monologue about the arrest, her addiction, and rehab.
Suddenly, because of the pandemic, we had no support system and now had 2 tiny babies. We got to it. We put in the work, and not one single day in over 2 years have Jeremy and I had help or a day off. The sacrifices we made and parenting equally together as mother and father became a sense of pride. The days were long, very, very long. I was still working on an Equal Pay Act with the Senate, my own equal pay lawsuit, commenting, working on a book, and doing interviews from home. We both were exhausted day in and day out. Winding down with a drink was nice, and it's what we looked forward to doing. And, well, the drinking slowly increased.
Solo says she also battled what she described as postpartum depression, although admits she was never diagnosed with it nor treated for it. That too, she says, helped fuel her addiction.
We found that our only time together was having a drink once the babies went to bed. And that's when we started to go down a dangerous road, both for our marriage and for me personally. This is the problem. It sneaks up on you.
Hope Solo sent us a statement calling this the worst night of her life. It's hard enough to move forward without shame and embarrassment when making such a mistake. But my family and I remain strong, and every day we put it further behind us. I refuse to be broken. Along with the rehab stay, court records show DSS closed its investigation after Hope Solo finished a 12-hour child endangerment course in Wilkes County, where she lives. Along with paying $3,400 in fines and fees, Hope Solo's driver's license is also suspended through August 2023.
And Queen City News understands that stories of alcoholism and addiction can trigger those who may be suffering.
And we reached out to an addiction specialist with Presby Psych Services for some perspective on the Hope Solo story.
I would say one of the things that we've seen with over the course of the pandemic is really how much isolation and disconnection impacts people, and we've seen a lot of additional deaths from overdose as a result of the pandemic, people using in isolation, and it's a really hard first step to be able to reach out for help, but just know that, you know, there's a lot of resources in Charlotte and the surrounding area for people that struggle. There's a lot of people who do struggle with substances. And it's hard, but it's a very courageous first step to just reach out and talk to somebody.
And if you feel that you need help, you can reach out to counseling groups like Presby Psych or support networks like Alcoholics and Narcotics Anonymous. Your doctor can also suggest resources.